the health services here at the administration office here in Kennewick, Washington, the Benton County Health District, which is the health station. Hours are 8 to 12, 1 to 5. Cimaron Human Services, Suite 201, second floor. Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 and 1 to 5.
Perfect. Thanks very much. I'm glad. That just checked one extra little hoop off of our list. Okay. Bye. Hi, what can I do for you?
You plant? Are you guys a plant clinic? Is this or
We
part
do have
of?
a plant clinic from May to October. Yep.
And what do we have to do for services? What do you guys provide for their role for the services we're interested in the plant?
Well, we have a right here's our clinic, and so if people have a question about what a plant is, or they need help with their lawn, or
It's just hazards, as in the
it's just
weeds
home
control.
Home gardening. Any questions people have on home gardening?
Oh, okay.
Is it time to fertilize my lawn, or can I trim
Like
a
Sunny
tree
Farms.
now?
We got Sunny Farms. It covers Moses Lake and it covers Othello, Washington.
Do what?
It covers Washington State, Othello.
Yeah.
We own the entire Othello. There's Sean Logan, there's Jim Logan, there's Sean Zamir Singh. He's India. He's from India. He has a big old turban on his head. He's a billionaire. Now he's a multi-billionaire. So the services they provide, I went to Social Security office, and they have Sunny Farms have agriculture and soil for the melons and the pumpkins that are seeded and also weeded out and etc. They have labor services, immigrants, students that are not U.S. citizens because they were born in the hospital, but the mother and father has no more services because they're illegal immigrants in a household, like Serenios, Norteños, gangbangers, like Amber Hammond at the Bryson Brown in Findlay, Washington, and then her mother and father breaking up because you have immigrants coming onto the farmland and they gone away with the weeding. I noticed you have the weeding, and the labor industries come in and they do. Do we have a final note that you guys we can have a management team, pesticide management? We have sprayers, we got John Deere equipment, we got 956, we got balers, HTPs, and
Hold on just a second. This is Eileen at WSU Extension. How can I help you? Okay. Okay. Right. I'm on another call right now. Can I call you right back? Tell me your name. And a phone number. Okay. I'll give you a call back here in just a bit. Bye-bye. So
Yeah,
tell me what your
noticed
question is for
my
us.
question. I was just saying, who do we have to go through, because it's we got strawberry, we got apple orchards, we got pear orchards. Now they got Sunny Farms has.
So you're wanting to know who do you go to for a certification? For
Last
what?
time we did this, I went to Olympia, and we had some guy from Olympia come and watch us do control burns at Sunset Acres. But Sunny Farms, we don't have no problems with weeding or anything of that nature. But we have a guy that came on the property and called the police department, and I called the state patrol unit, and then I called the SWAT team, and they told me to jump out of the vehicle and knock on his door so they can pull him out of the. Only way they could get his hands on him is when he was coming trying to attack me. So they used me like bait. So what I did was did the function, talk the talk, walk the walk, and go to what I had to do, because I was getting tired of this guy driving different farm vehicles coming on my property, saying that he owned this or he didn't own nothing.
Okay.
He had either used his siblings, his children, and there's also, I was questioned, was the horticulture pesticide management team. Do you guys have Pacific management team I could work with or correspond with, or have them come on the property and deal with what they have to do?
So
and
that's
get
not what we do.
Okay, I was just asking what you guys' role was, because I'm all that.
So we're WSU Extension, so we do community outreach for Master Gardener program, but we don't have any.
Nothing big like that.
No, we don't have any regulatory.
Well, okay. And then I just add that question because they put a
for-
hub on the communication. I don't watch TV. I don't use internet systems or stuff like that. I use a laptop and their system, and I'm on internet. It shows a hub on there, educated hub. It says Washington State University on it, and Annie Miller didn't say anything about Washington State University or putting a hub on there, but they're having other stationary siblings and educators from 30, 40 years up saying they have partition and they have lineman control of Vista utility poles, and I don't know what that was about, but I walked away. He said there was some guy trying to catch the place on fire, trying to catch the bale of alfalfa on fire. I just went to Taylor and Andy Miller and gave him the SKU number and the number of the bales. It says Anderson. The amount of the bale, the tonnage, the weightage, the triple. There's a 100-pound bale. There's all the way to a 1-ton bale, 2.25-ton bale, and on and on and on. So I gave him that. So I just had some questions on that pesticide management thing or whatever. I was at bistros and Starbucks and I got poisoned. They put something in the water. So what I did was drink some milk product and bioproduct, and then came back to Annie Miller's upstairs and flushed out my system with a gallon of milk. There's nothing you could do about some. It was just water. The water was bad, so I should have paid attention to what. Sometimes there's a little spurt of chemical that come out into the water. Not all the time, but the winter times it does that in the city, like Moose Lake. There's a Moose Lake. So I just need to make sure that if it happens again, do I have to do the same procedure, making sure our water lines don't do that next time?
I have no
because
idea. That's not something that we monitor at all.
Okay, over at Warden, Washington, we have a Lime Weston, Washed Potatoes, Scone Connor, and also Mr. Don Edson. He's the coordinator for City Hall, and he has a water management team. He has a water management treatment inside City Hall, Warden. He got 3 vaults, 3 bank safes, 3 safes, and there's a safe across the street. And her name is Miss Compost. The police officer that was in it, he gave me a ride all the way to Dano Garth property, which is Marriott, and the Marriott, and also the Greyhound station, Ernie's. Ernie's is no more there, but their management team there is. But the Chevron changed over because went to a management team now. So I just want, if that happens again, because Don Edson goes, well, all you get. I said, the only thing I do is drink milk. I called Annie Miller. I goes, I kind of woozy and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm poisoning her in, but I can flush it out with some milk. That's the best I can do. Anyways, I snapped out of it, so I can hold fluids down. and I was going to the bathroom like every 2 minutes. And when that final point got to the point where I had no fluids in my body, and when you're going to be dehydrated, and your red white cells are no water, hydrogen or oxygen intake you're normally supposed to be, because it's being suffocated by poisons. I was talking to ANCRES on the phone, and I left a message on his extension number. So when I contacted him, he gave me the rundown on the Washington State Department of Horticulture, and I gave him the rundown on the Sunny Farm thing. There's all-call all over in Sunny Farms. There's broken glass everywhere I swept it up. There is checks and money inside Sunny Farms, and there's people coming in and coming out, and they released dogs on whoever that was there, and they chased him. He was hiding inside the dryer in Sunny Farms. So I was sitting there, and the Mexican that was wearing the badge and uniform was trying to act like he was pointing the blame on Felix Barela. And when I showed up in the courtroom, he didn't show up in the courtroom for the reasons why.
So none of this has anything to do with WSU Extension. So,
oh, right.
So
I was
what
just making
is
sure.
it you want me to do for you?
No, nothing.
Okay,
I was just had some questions because
Okay.
I'm just telling you my position. I'm letting you know
Yeah.
what happened, and I'm right here since Mrs. and Mrs. Mueller and Mrs. J. Mueller and Donald Trump and Melania Trump at International Airport in Moses Lake asking where I was at.
Okay. All right.
I'm at the Social Security office, and their 1099 forms didn't show up, and they took the. I'm just saying.
Okay.
They're taking the forms from Washington State University. I signed a document with Washington State University over in Richland, and I came in and did. I was hit by a truck. So I went in there. They wanted me to do, I guess, reading, writing, and trig and algebra, whatever they had available at that bookstore shelf at the time. And I signed it. So whatever that was about, I was just reading the information where they were writing that criteria, because when I pull up, I hit the computer button and it shows who was in the domain area at that time in sequence. And it didn't work out the way they wanted to work out, apparently, because everything's paid for. I have a farm bill paid in 18 years in advance, so that's why I was just talking to you, just making sure what you guys suggest and what this certificate of training and blah blah. Okay, I was just making sure, because all that stuff is in a bin. The herbicide, the herbs, the hours, calculation, the checks, the quarters, the nickels, the pennies, the dollars, the fives, the tens, the 20s. I went to Big American Chase Bank, and it's all there. And that needs to be locked. And I don't want people going in there and coming out. And if they do, you've seen what happened. They'll take advantage of her or him, grandmother, grandfather, and they'll burn the place down and try to have insurance policy like Sean Logan, where I took him upstairs. He's the mayor of Othello at 1005. He said they caught the house on fire there. Jim Logan, he told me to sit there and they watched the house catch on fire, and says, well, Jim Logan is a better place, or Sean, my son's in a better place now. He needs to learn to stick his orphans in the right place, and he wouldn't be in his predicament. His bridge is burnt down. I said, well, okay, that's fine. Well, I'll just sit here, and Andy Miller's talking to Jim Logan too. So I'm just sitting there. I paid the bill. I paid the bill for 18 years.
None of this has to do with our office. So
Right.
I've got some work to do. So
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh God. He did. I got a question before I sign in. Where's the death certificate?
Second floor.
Hernandez? Is it Hernandez or is it a different person that does the death certificates? There's 5 individuals, but there's 2 individuals that do the hiring and firing for HR, human resources. Is that not anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay. I was just asking just to make sure, because the death certificate that I had, they made me sign. They made, you're not supposed to make people sign, but isn't it? Oh, Frank Camusco, J. Mueller's funeral home, Amy Mueller, I'm Felix Barela. I coordinate Green Lake, Chapel Falls, Kennewick Avenue, Kennewick High School, Dayton, and also the regional archive systems. The signs of documentations and appearance of court, their recommendations, they been served because I was crossing the street. I have over $7,000 on it for the casket, cremations, urns, and the bodies that I got. So would it be second floor? And what would be first? It's not Hernandez anymore? Who is it now?
You want the HR manager?
Yeah.
Lisa White.
Oh, can you write the phone number, extension number? I can walk right across the street and do it at Annie Miller's office. I don't have to waste my time walking up there. They should just come over to our office and we can send.
If you go to Vital Records, they can help you up there too.
Yeah, they can help.
Well, I'm with Jay Mueller and Frank Camusco in the corner right there. It's really easy. Is that it? Oh, Lisa White or Wright?
White.
Not right?
Nope.
Well, that's nice. I protect it. Take the R from it and put the I, so nobody will harass them anymore.
Right?
See? So they don't get broken faces in their mouth and their noses anymore.
Right?
Huh? Thanks.
Bye.